What's up, everybody? This is DTM, the Tango Mike, ready with another stream. It is a Tuesday. On Tuesdays, let me go ahead and turn that a little bit this way so we can see ourselves. On Tuesdays is usually the subscriber only stream, except sometimes I like to share the stream to all, just because there's something important that I want to share for everyone to get a chance to learn and to gather feedback, build community, all of those things. So today is one of those days, and today is a continuation or part 2 of yesterday's stream that just ran over time, and it was a good thing, but everything that I thought I was going to be able to do in one live stream, it just took a little bit longer. So before I get into all of that, let me give a big shout out to everybody who's watching this right now, including those of you who are leaving comments in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. SLP Price already said what's up. Says hi, everybody, on the Behance chat. And if you're watching this right now, if you're watching it live, let us know where you're watching this from, where you're joining us from. We are streaming to Behance, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Yes, lots of places. And if you check the description in the video, you will see the links to join us on Discord. So joining us on Discord is free. We like to hang out and share. I've been meaning to get onto my March art challenge, and I just haven't had the time, but I did finish a project on Friday, and that's given me a chance to jump into some of the art challenges now, and I'm going to do that this week. So anyways, here's a part of the project that was wrapped up on Friday. This is a comic book that was released a month ago. There is a link in the description of the video for the comic book. Is there case study last day? Where is this? Right there. Yes, it's in the description of the video on the breakdown of what we're doing today, and this is part of that project. So it feels good to be able to relax a little bit, breathe, and then do some art for fun. There we go. Let's say it right. Okay, so what are we doing? What happened? What's going on? Well, in today's agenda, as well as yesterday's agenda, we are breaking down the anatomy of a case study. And in order to show you what a case study, how I determine what a case study is, and what I find helpful when communicating with potential clients, I'm outlining all of those things in this live stream and in yesterday's live stream. And we're going to review in a second about how we went down yesterday. But that's what this 2-part series is about. Anatomy of a case study. I have the steps numbered in the description of the video so you can see it for yourself. And we spent a lot of time yesterday going over a lot of the screenshots and work in progress shots of the artwork. Hey, PJ Cassell, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us yesterday, and I'm glad you're back. And so when you want to show a case study, you should have proof that you did the work. And so by showing the proof of the work, then you get to the client or fans or other artists get to see, how did you get from 0 to all of this done? How'd that happen? And they get to see all these steps. And a client is going to understand that you know how to take a project from beginning to end. And by looking through today's case study, you will see how I took this. And I wish I had found, I think it's downstairs. You'll see how I took this comic book from 0 and just notes, basic notes that had some scribbles on them, to an actual finished comic. And if you're an artist looking at other artists' work, and you find a case study like this, then that also gives you inspiration that if this artist can do it, then this artist over here can do it too. But it also gives you a roadmap on how you can follow that same process and organize your workflow to take a project from 0 to finish. So there's a lot of reasons why you want to save pictures of your work, take screenshots, pictures of your workspace, anything that shows you working through the progression of the project. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and share my screen in a second. There it is. And I don't need to see this. I don't need to see that, but I can see this and go there. Boom. This is my browser. Let's go into Behance. There it is. And I am live right now. And let's go. Now, if you are an artist, you should have a Behance profile. It doesn't matter what kind of artist you are, what type of medium, what do you draw, it doesn't matter. You should have a Behance profile. And yesterday, I started working on this profile, on this project right here, and let me show you my files. And I organized my comic book files into folders that are then easy to go in and grab certain things. Now, all of these folders, none of them are the working files. None of these are the files that I use for printing and publishing the comic book. These are not those files. These are the files that shows some of the references and resources that I use to build the characters and tell the story in the comic. Some of them are references for art styles. Some of them are comic cover, let's see what it says, screenshots. So when I was working on different, when I was working on the comic book cover, I took screenshots as I was working through the drawing. And all of this is to show my progress in the project. And that's how I build up that case study. Some of the things in the case study, after saving your work and having all these folders and files, is actually jumping into Behance and creating the project. So let's go ahead and click on it. And then we'll review everything that I added yesterday from this folder. And then we'll take a look at Facebook, where I posted made the post of referencing this this project. And finally today I get to do some of the blog work for these two websites, where I keep a blog, and the blog tells a story about what I'm working on, why did I do it, what's it about, and so on. So these blogs are for sharing your progress in your art career and the different moves that you're making. And so for those that are interested in your art, and they come across your profile, they come across your website, and they see that you are immersed in this thing that you're claiming to be about. All of this online stuff builds legend. All right, builds a legend about me, about you, kind of like iLegend, or like the legend in the map. If you remember those maps, I mean, you still have it on like in Google Maps. Google Map. Come on, that's not the word I wanted. On Google Maps, you have a legend. Here it comes, right down here on the bottom right. This is a legend of it right here. There's details that tell you things about what it is that you're looking at. All right. And usually in a paper map, it would also show you a measurement. Right now, I don't see a measurement showing up, and I guess we don't need to calculate distances anymore, because we can just pick on things. However, and this is cool looking. What is this? Is that Stone Mountain? Sure is. And so usually there's like a line with measurements and stuff, right? So all of that is information that informs you about what you're looking at. And so it is when you're setting up your art career and you're setting up a blog and setting up a portfolio. Where did it go? Right here. Portfolio. What it does is informs people about who you are, not just you talking about it, but people who get to look you up, they also find out more about it. I'm trying to look for my stickers, and I think, oh, they're in my bag. Oh, there's the stickers right here. I can tell people all day, I know how to draw, I know how to draw. let me work on your project. I know how to draw. And that's cool, right? That's neat. Like, that's nice that that you say you know how to draw. Well, let me see your drawings. Well, now's the time. I was like, okay, well, here you go. Boom. And I have stickers. I carry stickers, and I give away stickers. And in this image right here, let me go ahead and really prove my point. These are stickers of some artwork that I made for a mural, all right, that is here in Atlanta. It was part of an art installation, and I have a copy of that up there like that, real big. See that? That's an 8-foot long banner sitting up on my wall. And so when I say I can draw, I don't just say I can draw. I can actually show you the artwork that I worked on that proves that I can draw. Right? I have stickers, I have banners, I have art installations, I have a website, I have a blog, I have a lot of ways which I can show you the type of quality and skill that I have when it comes to art. And that is why you want to take the time to set up your portfolio. You want to take the time to set up a case study to show that you can take a project from beginning to end and have an organized way to working through the project, and that in itself proves that you're reliable and that you know what you're talking about. Boom. That's your legend. That's it. That's your brand. That's your reputation. However you want to call it. I like the word legend. I think that's kind of cool. So there you go. Hey, PJ says, I had a GG uncle that drew maps back around 1840. What? A great-grand uncle? What? Yes. So he knows what I'm talking about. And so you've seen the maps. They have a legend. It gives you information. It gives you little data. It gives you the hints about what it is that you're looking at in the map. These are hints. The hint of, and the color codes of certain roads, the color codes for the rivers, the canals, whatever. There are color codes, and there are number codes and measurement codes within printed in every map to make sure that you understand what you're looking at on the map. So these are the codes. It shows you what you're looking at when it comes to my art, in your art, if you organize it that way. If you ever want some help with your portfolio, organizing your portfolio into a case study, let me know. Get in touch with me. Send me a message. I am Delta Tango Mike or Vector Maestros. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, or here on Behance or on YouTube. Send me a message. Say, hey, Dan, what are you talking about? And come on in. We do have a Discord. It's free to join, and you can always ask us questions. All right. So after you have a Behance set up and a project set up on Behance, then we have a couple other steps, and I will get to those today. But before we're done with this Behance, let's go ahead and review. I added the cover to the comic book. I have a breakdown of what it says, what it is about. What is this about? Super Victor is a comic book character and blockchain alter ego of a 2-year-old boy who had to battle for the right to control his body. Heroes Assemble is the start of the story on how a community across the world banded together to root for Victor and the blockchain. Below is a breakdown of the comic book workflow and process with various drawing apps, devices, and countless drawings. There you go. That's it. So now we know what's it about. What are we doing here? Why did you do this, Dan? What's here? What's in this page here? So, Victor and his loving family. This is what I just wrote in here just yesterday because I was running out of time. But I'm going to write a paragraph here, or 2 sentences at least. And then I need to write something here. I didn't write nothing. I forgot. But this is the progression of the work for the comic book. And then we go into the comic book itself. And so this is the steps. Okay, they're out of order. But there it is. Like, here's the full sketch. All the thumbnails. There's one set of thumbnails. Another set of thumbnails where as I was working through it. So I need to organize this. This is a little bit off. It's just thrown in there, right? And I can tell like some are later than others, so we'll fix that. Then here is where I take those thumbnails and then I create pencil rough. How you doing, Adil? Welcome, welcome. And so these pencil roughs are for fleshing out the thumbnails, right? Some of the thumbnails are like very, very rough. They're like, okay, so that is not, you can see what's happening here, but you can kind of not tell what's going on here. Okay, fine. It's a lot of mishmash of stuff. So once you get into the rough thumbnails, now you can see there's two people there in a shopping mall or something that looks like a Riviera of some kind, and so you start to see things. There goes Victor. It looks like a box, but it's supposed to be a crib, and so on. As we scroll down, we can see. Oh, I don't know how that got into like that big, but that belongs in this page here, so we need to fix that. This is the pencil sketches now. We have some pencil sketches, some cleaner sketches, right? There it goes. All right, there it goes, little by little. Nice. And then we finally have the clean pencils. Now, excuse me. Now we have an exact outline and line work and a little bit of shading about what we really want to keep and have here. Then finally we have how'd that end up right there? Why is that right there? I don't know. I forgot. Okay, so this is a whole layout of all of the pages together in one place. But here they go. Now they also have text. They have the text, right? So there we go. So eventually we get to a point where I'm dropping in some text, so the lettering, so I can see what really not going to be visible in the drawing of that panel because there's text in front of it. And then finally, oh, this is out of order. And I'm missing a page. I'm missing a page. So I need to fix. Oh, no, this is the reason why. This is in progress. This is in progress. So here's some flats. Some shading already happening here. Some flats. Some shading happening down here. Flat coloring, right? So that needs to be said. It says flat coloring. That's what it needs to say. And then finally, we have the actual pages. So these are the pages that are in the comic book. See? And boom, bam, with shading and the color. And so every time we're in the normal human world, we have this kind of background, a gradient or solids. And then when we're in the blockchain world, there they go. We have the blockchain background, blockchain background, blockchain background. World, the normal world, the normal world, the normal world, blockchain background, blockchain background, blockchain background, normal world in the top, blockchain background on the bottom. Ah, yes. And then blockchain background on the bottom, normal world on the top, blockchain world, blockchain world, blockchain world, and just fire. And then from now this is the melding of those two worlds by the one powerful being, Super Victor. And so here he is at the top is the normal world, the human world, and then the blockchain world, but he's bringing his normal world wisdom and his blockchain world power into the blockchain world. And so there it is. Boom, that's the story. Now I have been collecting pictures from those who post them, and there's people who send me pictures through text, and they show me that they bought the book. Right? They bought the book. And that's me in the book. They bought the book. This one was posted online on Twitter. He bought the book. I think, yes, I do know. This is a friend in California bought the book. That's me. I bought the book too. There's, I tried to have, and that's just pictures of me that I took of the book. And I'm trying to collect as many reactions as possible, right? And here within the book, you'll see the credits for the book and how it all came together, who did what, Red Full Metal. Okay, so this I need to fix that. There's two pictures, and I should not have us these two. One, choose one. So there's a few things to fix, and then finally some of the screenshots of the progress. And I don't have these in order, but there goes the cover. This is the comic book cover. Peter, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And so in the cover of the book, I was worked on it on Adobe Fresco because I like working with vectors. And then I threw that file into Illustrator to make some adjustments, and I slowly started working that way, little by little, through Fresco and Illustrator. Then I did here's some of the detail work for the comic book in Fresco, and I still have the book is still in Pages right now, still thumbnails. There goes some thumbnails as I'm working on it, thumbnails, and all inside Adobe Fresco, some of the cleaner sketches, and now in Adobe Photoshop, where I really went crazy with the effects and so on. Here goes some of the characters that were featured in the comic. Here goes Adobe Photoshop. What I want to show off, okay, and then I did jump into Clip Studio Paint. And I love the way Clip Studio Paint organizes the file. We have a way to keep a file together that has all the pages. So every time you open that file, you see all your pages, and you can click each individual page and open it up and draw on it. That's really valuable and really good. But for all the benefits that Clip Studio Paint has, I do not like their subscription model. However, I do have version 1 of Clip Studio Paint on an iPad, on this Samsung tab. I have version 2, and now they have version 3 of Clip Studio Paint. Anyways, so that's Clip Studio Paint, messing around. And when I discovered artboards, or when they brought artboards and I discovered I can use artboards in Adobe Photoshop, oh my gosh, I lost it. I was like, what? I can have artboards in Adobe Photoshop and have multiple pages within one file. Yes. Here goes some more of the artwork for Super Victor and Clip Studio Paint. So I need to organize the order of this. So it goes Photoshop. Okay, now we're moving into the characters. These are all the characters, some of the supporting characters that are in the comic book. And all kinds of different artists drew these characters, so they all have different looks about them. And but I included them in the bottom so that everybody knows who was involved. And then finally, some of the references artwork that I follow. And then some comic book covers that I was just having fun with. Woo! It's a long ride. All right, so let's get into it and finish it up. There's a lot. Let me fix all the pictures first. Well, we're going to write a paragraph here. We're going to write some text here. The workflow of heroes assemble comic book cover. There you go. Select all and center. Got it. Here we got to fix this, right? So let's go ahead and click on it, edit, and look. So these are similar, so let's get rid of one. Let's bring this one over here. Let's put that one there. All right, we got those. And then these split up. So now that we know we know this one's first, this one's second, because as you can see, I organized the thumbnails into pages that go together, right? Because when you open the book, you know there are pages that are on the left side and the right side, so we want to have those. Then let's see. These look like no change. This looks like a change for the bottom here, and this looked like there's a change. Let's take it out. There we go. Boom. So I can tell there's a change in these two. Is there? Let me look. These look like they no change. No change. There is a change right here, right there, right there. Nope. So let's take it out. And I take lots of screenshots, so maybe I doubled them up. They look the same. Let's go like that. There we go. Done. There it is. That's the progression of the thumbnails. Then we have the pencil roughs. And was there something here in the pencil roughs that I didn't like? I don't remember. Then here we do have an issue I need to fix. And this doesn't go here. This is I take a lot of screenshots and then I crop them and then post them on Twitter to get people excited about what's coming. Right? So there you go. And then here we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 14, 2, 4, 6. So that's 20 pages. Done. I got it. And then here, okay, yeah, we got a stranded page there. Fix the edit grid. And this, oh, that's just not right. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And just leave the pages that look like pages. Okay, we're good here. Done. It looks like a lot of work, right, Peter? That's right. It is a lot of work, which is why I'm putting together this project on Behance to show how much work it really took. How intense working on a comic book is. That's right. So thank you, Peter, for saying that on the chat, because that's correct. This is why we have to show our work, because people think that, oh, you draw anyway. Just go ahead and scribble something there and make me my logo, or scribble something there and make me my comic book, or go ahead and make my animation. It's okay. And you're like, yeah, I can do that, but it's, you know how much work goes into it? I should get paid. All right. Sorry about that. There goes the tea. Here comes the coffee. All right. Thank you for joining us on the Discord. Tyrant, welcome to the stream. So, holy mackerel. So here we are at the inks stage, and these are two of the same. So let's get rid of one. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's 20 pages. And then here go the work in progress pages. So these are work in progress pages. Let's call it flat colors and shading pages. There it is. And these are ink pages. Let's call it ink pages. Okay, I'm gonna fix the text in a minute. I'll get still only at too far. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, and then 2, 4, 6, 7. Well, that's 21. So something is repeated here. Let's see. They're missing. And maybe I have two of the same. I know the front page is missing. There goes that. They talking. He runs home. Oh, there it is. The same one. This is the same one. Edit. Okay, and let's take out the one with the words. Got it. There he goes. He's looking, and this one is the same. This one and this one. Goodbye. There he goes. There's characters talking, and there it is. Okay, got it. You know, and it's real easy for me to recognize some things because I worked on this so much. I know every page very intimately. I spent a lot of time with them. I know what I'm looking at. And then here's the full comic book pages, final renders. That's accurate. And here I need to fix this. So let's get rid of the standing up one. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these. Let's keep those. and these and that. Okay, good, good. All right, Super Victor community from around the world. Okay, now this needs to be organized. So this is Illustrator, so that should go last, almost last. These are, this is Illustrator also, I think. Looks like Illustrator. This is Fresco. That's our Frescos. Okay, these are Illustrators. And these are, yep, Clip Studio Paint, and that is Photoshop right there. Good. Okay, that looks like Photoshop. I can tell by some of the looks. And use proofreaders. I always appreciate them, except for the ones that give a blind approval and complain about boo-boos. Yes, definitely have a proofreader. But you know, in my case, I had I wrote the script, and so I sent it off to the client. Right, the father of Super Victor is Valentin, and he read it over. And then we sat down and discussed it. We went over it, read it out loud, went through all the sentences and everything. And then when I started drawing it, I would put together pages, and I send it off to the father again to then read them again. Valentin, his name is Valentin. And then he'd find some spelling things that needed fixing. So there was always something that needed an adjustment, and even then, you still end up with with boo-boos, like PJ says, boo-boos. So what I want to look at is I want to look at the project now from the finished side. This is the editing side, and here's the finished side. So here we go. That looks well. This looks well. Looks good here and there. Okay, all the pages look good. Love from India. What's up, Arun? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Here we go. We got all of that. And we have all the pictures working well. And then here. So this looked weird to me. Why? Why is that like that? So let me go ahead. Love from Chicago, says Peter. What's up? Let us know where you're watching this from. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And all of you are joining us here on Behance or other platforms. Thank you for stopping through and hanging out. Okay, so let's fix that and be done. So now we don't have that little piece that was hanging out. Okay, yeah, this is still good. That's still good. Let me get rid of that long one. Oh, these are, I thought it was long, but it's, okay, yeah, that way it looks smaller. And then that looks okay. This is sketchable. So that's okay. So here's where I was still developing the character. I worked on this comic book covers, trying to get a feel for the character. And this is when I did it. When I got the feel for the character was right here. As you can see, that's the developing cover right there. So I was able to figure that out right here and then draw this one. And once I drew those, like, yes, I got it. Here, he's too old looking and too stiff, and it's the right idea, but it's bad execution. So it finally worked out. Atlanta, Georgia says SLP Price, ATL, SLP Price and myself were in Atlanta. She's in the south side of Atlanta. I'm in the northeast side of Atlanta. Where are you guys all watching this from? And if you're in the Discord, you can chat. I can see and read your comments. Coffee. Okay, so did I update that? I can't remember. And this is how you put together a case study. You want to tell the story about what happened here. And just like Peter said, this looks like a lot of work. That's what you want the response to be like. You want your client or potential client to see it and be like, what the, how did that, why did that, how long did that take? Because then you can talk about the project and they can talk to you about the project they want you to do for them. And when you give them the price, they don't argue with you. They're like, okay, because obviously it takes a lot for this to happen. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I had a coloring book printed and I had boo-boo, said PJ. and I owned it. I rushed it, and then I made the template file with the character styles to prevent future boo-boos. Yes, that's correct. There you go. And so you make yourself correct. You make yourself the resources that you're gonna need time and time again to cut down on the amount of errors later. But that also means that you're doing it the smart way by making sure that you have a lot of resources in the front end, so that when you're working, you're comfortable and satisfied that things are the way they're supposed to be. The shop offered to reprint it, but I owned it. Oh, that's cool, PJ. That's cool. Thank you, Peter, for the thumbs up. And Tyrant, I'm looking at your you here in the Discord, and I realized that you have posted that the work in progress earlier. I am interested in working on my own tunes, and so when you get a chance, I want to talk to you. If you stick around after the stream, I want to ask you some questions, because I want to make some tunes myself for my streams. Imagine that. What if I wasn't here talking and it was a cartoon talking? I'm cool with that. Aaron says, love that you're going through this part of the process. Justifying the hours is a challenge I am sure we all experience. Aaron, welcome to the stream. And yes, this is why we put together case studies, why we do this like this way in the portfolio, in the Behance portfolio. And I do that with a lot of my projects. You see a little bit of information, pictures, more information. Okay, this one's really talking about my Vector Maestros for subscribers, if you want to subscribe to Vector Maestros. This is my Behance live schedule. Okay, nothing there. So let's go here. The logo. Here's the final logo design, or the drawing of myself. And then here's the process of creating different ideas, going with different ideas that I had, and then working within the files on Illustrator and Fresco, and then finally making some images to use and promotion in the streams. And then finally a couple of versions that I use in the actual file. And there goes the video on how it came together. I'm talking about it. Good. Here goes the beer cans. Excuse me. And I'm starting a beer can design stream with Adobe Live. That is going to be part 2 is on Monday next week, and then Monday at 10 a.m., Tuesday at 4 p.m. next week. Last week I started the process already, so that's part 1. And I have already worked on beer designs, and here's that portfolio or case study for that. And there's information. There's information here that as you read it, you'll understand what you're looking at and why. And there goes the old labels they had. There goes me drawing and sketching the new labels. And then clean sketching, organizing the ideas, working through the templates, putting the templates and the ideas together so that I'm working in the proper size. And then finally, here goes the Adobe Illustrator and the template, and here goes all the labels. And that is 12 labels. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, yeah. That was awesome. I feel like I worked on more than that, and I can't remember. I want to say I did. I don't remember right now. And then here goes some of the beer cans that I had, and I tried looking for them. I don't know where they are. I had some beer cans that I was not going to drink. I sat them down somewhere. I think I put them in a box. And now I can't find them. And then finally, all the pictures that I took of the beer cans that I had. So yeah, holy mackerel. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. So this is what I consider a case study. Like this. This is the way. This is how you organize your artwork, organize the text. So we're going to finish this. And I'm going to throw a couple things into 2 websites. Actually, we'll do 1 website. It's The Creative Genius. The Creative Genius is my website where It's focused on illustration only. It's only focused on illustration, nothing else. I don't talk about nothing in this website other than illustration work. And as you can see, here's my project for working with Elmer's glue. It takes you to my Behance. All right, there it is, where I worked on illustrations for Elmer's glue. And here goes Adobe Illustrator. Here goes some of the sketches, some of the resources I used, some of the drawings, and vectors and Illustrator, and then finally how I ended the artwork, finished the artwork, and then how Elmer's used the artwork in their design. And I have these boxes also downstairs in my office. And so all of this is to break down the work that I did. And now I'm not sure if I have enough writing. No, I need some more writing. But there's still some titles here, so that should be enough for now. So that is a case study. On my website, I have nothing but case studies, and I need to put something here. I need to put something here that drops these two down lower, and I probably need to get rid of that guy right there. So I'm gonna go into my website and get ready to log in for this. Do join us in the Discord, and you can check it out. Thank you, Bree, for dropping the link in here. And if you'd like for me to check out your profile in Behance, oh, no worries. Make sure you leave a link or let me know, and I will definitely click through it. I'm looking at yours right now, Arun. Thank you. It looks all right, and it says Illustrator Portfolio. Yeah, I will take a look at it after the stream is over. Nice work. Make sure that you can try to do the thing with you try to do the Behance projects and make it more of a case study. All right, the question from Peter is, did you design the things you can make with Elmer's? No, I did not design the tools. I did not design the tools. They had already designed the tools. They gave me the CAD drawings, and I forget what format it was, and I opened it in Blender so that I can take screenshots and understand what we're looking at. I see. Yep. And so those are the tools. I did draw these tools based on the 3D renderings. So I did the drawing of the tools, and then I used the same tools over and over and over again. And this is how you can tell that these are all vectors. It's all a vector. It is the outline. There it is. Thank you for that, Arun. I will check it out. And so yeah, so it's I worked on the illustrations and not the actual tools. All right, let's get back to the editing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna write a couple sentence or one. Victor and his loving family. Victor was diagnosed with SMA 1. Oh, come on. It's that one. And Valentin. What's his wife's name? Valentin. I forgot. Adina. I think Adelina. Let me see. Let me see. Adelina. That's right. It's in the book. No, before he was 1 year old. 1 year old. Victor's parents. All right, come on. Victor's parents, Adelina and Valentin, made it their mission to find to find the treatments that would give their son an opportunity for tuning to live a full life. After fundraising over $2 million. Victor got the treatments that has him growing into a healthy boy. See, this is a real life story, and so I want to include that part into it. Is that this is a story that starts from real life, right? So it's based on a true story, and this is the characters. These are the people whose real story it is. All right, there we go. Okay, the workflow combo cover. There he goes. Let's write some stuff. DTM was typing is never harder than when people are watching. Yes. Was assigned the task of creating a comic book cover based on the ideas from Valentin and the original character art by Reb Full Metal. The idea, the goal was to have have a superhero, what do you call it, collage of characters who were instrumental in raising funds for Victor's treatment. Boom. All right, let's see. I don't like that hanging letter there. Valentin, DTM, DTM was given. Let me see if I can type the word given. Yes, there it is. Comic book. Can I split that up? All right, good. There it is. See, that's good. Now, let me see if I can stick on some of the. Let's see. Not do it here. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it here. These are. Oh, so this is why I have that one folder with everything else, right? And so, large icons. All right, here we go. Let's see. Cover art elements. Yeah. And list that one. There we go. These are the elements, some of the elements. And I need to add more. Because they're in the cover right here. I don't know why nothing shows up right there. That's all right. Let's get rid of it. There we go. Done. The requirements. There we go. The requirements for the cover were to have a superhero collage, use of the world, planet, the X for multiverse X logo that originally was the Elron blockchain logo, and the Super Victor logo developed by Valentin. Boom. There it is. Oop, there it is. Okay, I see a comment. Let me see. I ask, let's see, I don't know if we worry about visibility here like we do on socials. Do you find that updating a project after it's published helps with visibility, or is this for the followers? Good question, Aaron. Good question to ask, because I wait for my project to be perfect before I post it. Well, in my outline in the description of the video, I don't stop at just putting together the project in Behance. What I do is, once I'm finished with the project on Behance, I make a post somewhere else to talk about the project that I worked on, that I added to my Behance project. So on Facebook, and I was going to get to this, but yesterday, and I ran out of time, but I did post it while we were streaming live, and I was going to get to it near the end too, which is follows the order in the description of the video. But it's a great question that we should talk about right now. Is that even though I'm updating that project, it's not so much as for the followers and the updates that the followers may get, and it doesn't end there. What happens is I make a post and I say, hey, Super Victor is a comic book character that I did this and I worked on. Here is the link to the Behance. Then I say, okay, you can find the book yourself and buy it for $10, and that's it, right? And so I did this yesterday. In a month, I'm gonna post it again. In another month, I'll post it again, probably different pictures and a little bit of a different writing. And what I write here in this post on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, it's exactly the words that I type in here. I don't use the same words over and over. Now that I type this, I will into the Behance project. I will grab this text, copy it, and make it into its own separate post on Facebook. And I grab some of these pictures and put it into that Facebook post, so that in the next year I will have made 6 posts at least that are relevant to different parts of this Behance post, Behance project, so that those who never heard of Behance, those who never heard of the project, can get to see it, and it still continues to be relevant. That's one part. The other part is that I'm going to make sure that I have it sitting here in my The Creative Genius, my 2D character illustration website. And it's part of my case study. So those who find my work and look for Illustrator and they come across my profile, they might scroll through and be like, oh, this is cool. This guy got little skills. Let's click on something. And then it'll take them, like they click on this Elmer's glue thing. They click on it and then they end up in Behance. So what you're doing is you work on a project because you're creative, you're an artist. You worked on a project. It's like, yes, it's here. But you don't keep it like this. You don't hide it like this. You tell the world about it. Not only do you tell the world about it, you break it down into a project on Behance and say, and this is how I did it. This is how we do it. This is how I did it, right? This is how I put it together. Then you take part elements out of that Behance post and you share it on the internet. And I did it on LinkedIn too. I posted it on LinkedIn yesterday. And I got messages. And what I'm looking for is for people, congratulations. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. We'll look at that. And what I'm looking for is that when I post it on these social medias is responses. I want people to say something. I want people to be excited. And let's see, they got excited about this other post that I made along with Buttercup Steam. There it is. Okay, there he goes. This is the exact same post that I posted on Facebook at the end of the live stream yesterday. And so, look, I got some likes, some reactions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. That's good. And then somebody left a comment. I know Damon and his kids. They've been to my workshops before. And I said, cool. He says he's got his on the way. That's good. And then I said, thank you, and I hope you like the story. And there it is. And so I'm keeping the project alive by talking about it, sharing about it, getting people excited about it. And there's and another and, I got lots of ands. There's a constant push for new people to see it and like it and react to it, and for those and so I was gonna say I had another and I kind of lost it for a second. To buy, okay, here it is. If you have something for sale, then you want to keep that project alive, all right? Because all the money that is raised by selling of the book, it goes right back to Super Victor and following the treatments of other kids who have SMA1. So even though Victor got the treatment he needed, they're still raising money to pay for treatments of other children who have the same issue. And so if you have a project that you want to keep getting visibility on, then you make that Behance project, but then you want to make sure you have posts coming off of it ever so often. And then if you have something for sale within that project, there is something that people want, then you want to keep it alive. And every month or two, don't overload your timeline. People might get tired and be like, "Here goes Dan again with that comic book." Yeah, you don't want to do that, but you do enough posting throughout the year that people still remember, oh yeah, there's that project. And the more you post, this is the last thing. Thank you, Aaron. That's so helpful. Thank you. The more you post, then when it's time for people to look you up, they say, who is this, the creative genius? And what is Super Victor? There's so Super Victor is a Chevy block, huh? I didn't know that. Okay, so let's go Super Victor comic. Boom! There it is. There it is. I don't know about this one, but these two are mine, and I can click on that. Let me see, and that's an NFT. So what is so then Super Victor? That's the website for Super Victor. And that's all I have to say about that. But if we look for, let me see, Super Victor Universe, if we just do the Creative Genius, oh, I needed to do an S there. Then everything that you look that comes up for the Creative Genius is me. It's all me because I spent time creating that blog post, creating the project on Behance, making the social media posts. I spent time tagging the people I'm working with. I tag Elmer's, I tag Sharpie, I tag Super Victor, I tag L&B, the beer company. And all of that builds a legend about you on the internet. Ah. Sorry. What's up, Dan? What's up, RB? RB got here at the end of the speech. But that's all right. And Aaron, I saw your profile. I visited. We'll take a look at it after the stream. Okay, because today's stream is about creating your Behance projects. And Aaron, what I want you to do is go back into those projects in your Behance and flesh them out. They're incomplete. It's a good start, but according to what I'm doing today, it's incomplete. All right, so we got all of this. Oh, yeah, what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, so I did that. The requirements for the cover were to have superhero collage, use the world. Okay. And that's the superhero collage. So let's go with here. Amazing, Super Victor. I can do it here. Gotta quit procrastinating, do some work. Thanks, everyone. All right, Peter, you weren't procrastinating. You were learning. We were building community. Thank you for stopping through, and see you next time. Oh, that speech, says RB. That's right. Let's get rid of that. Make it small. There we go. Done. Boom. So there we go. That gives you an outline of what we're looking at, what we're doing. Let the thumbnails begin. Time for next was the comic book. Once the cover was ready, thumbnails. Let's go like this. Ah, come on. Was released to bring awareness to the project. It was time to work on the comic book and map out outline outline the story with thumbnails. All right, so here's where I need to add something else. Right here. And this is why I made this folder. Comic book, comic, cover, art styles, work in progress, pages, roughs, pages, villains, story notes. This is the story notes. That looks very similar. Let me see. I think this one needs to go. Because this looks like it's that. And then this, human story. There we go. Rough. The plot. The story. Let's call it the story. All right. Hey, Victoria. Welcome to the stream. The story is the comic book story. Come on. She's is inspired by true events. By the true events leading up to Victor's events from starting at Victor's diagnosis and following following the worldwide community of crypto collectors, crypto investors, and NFT collectors. There, boom. Don't forget to include coffee breaks with cigar and a jar. Yes. I had my cigar this weekend. I did have a time for a cigar. All right. I took DTM, grabbed some pieces of the true story and laid out a plot that included laid out a plot that brought in the crypto world and created a plot that included the blockchain world. In this case, it was Elron and eGold. Elron blockchain, and eGold crypto. There we go. There it is. See, now you're starting to tell a little bit more about what happened here. Thumbnails. Once the comic was released to bring awareness to the project, it was time to work on the comic book and outline the story with thumbnails. Thumbnails are a quick way to lay out, a quick process to lay out the story and see how it supports, see how the art supports the plot. Boom, there we go, man. Ah, yes. All right, now there we go. Pencil rust. Once the thumbnails and script have been approved, time to flesh out each page with characters and action. Don't go crazy with the details. That's it. Now, I do want to include the script. Writing of the script. Writing for the script took a bit of time as Valentin told DTM the story of their diagnosis and struggle to find treatments for Victor. DTM added a similar, parallel story that took place in the blockchain. And that was meshed together in the story, in the first issue script. All right, good. This looks good. I feel good about this. There it is. See, now we're starting to flesh it out. All right, now, so there's something here that belongs here. I don't want to add the document for the PDF, so I am going to make some pages that I can add here, some JPEG pages. So the comic book story, it's around here. Script and outline. All right. Oh, this is my references. Script outline. Where are they? Comic book screenshots, sketches, low res, roughs, pages, sketches, thumbnails, comic pictures, elements, reference comic, villains, Victor, characters, story notes, script outline. That's not my script. Rogue projects, characters, Vengeance, comic. What happened? I know I grabbed it. Where did they go? All right. Script outline. What is this? Who are these? These are not. These are JPEG files. And so this is what I grabbed from the beard. And so these are references that I use for writing my script. And I downloaded a ton of scripts, story notes. Okay, there was some story notes. All right, so this is Photoshop. What's going on here? Where's my Photoshop? Something's tripping. Come on, Photoshop. Get it together. Is it time for an update? Let me see. I don't like it when there's updates right now. Oh, I didn't know there was a message. Right here. Let me see. No, there's no updates, so it just looks weird like this. Okay, that's fine. Let's open it up. There we go. So let's select pages. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can I select several? How do I say? I think I am. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Synopsis. Save as. Export. Let's go. Export as. It's going to JPEG. I want JPEGs. So I'm using the whole Creator Cloud for this. The whole Creator Cloud. I'm using Fresco, Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign. And so it's in Behance. That's 5 things. All right. Export. Comic details 1. Where's my pages? Comic story notes. The story notes. Close that. Nope. Just keep it whatever it's called, right? Export as JPEG. Export. Okay. Details. Save it. I don't want to put up the whole save as. Oh no. I don't want to put up the whole script, but I am going to put some sample pages, right? Because I wrote it. I'm going to get it together. Come on. Export. Okay, save it. Okay, so these are done. Let me grab these first and go here. No, come on. All right, I don't know what's up with Photoshop looking like that. Whatever. All right, script. There it goes. There it is. Comic details. All right, next. Where's the folder? Here was assemble script, plot, breakdown. Let's go with the script. And just grab the first 4. We're just going with the first 4. Oh man, that's, yeah, why not? It's okay, fine. Export as, export, there we go, so assemble, okay, save it. Close it. Next one, there we go. Save as, no. It's export as, export. Export as, export, save it, and then the last one. That's it, man. Ooh, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work just to put this together on a Behance project as a case study. But you know what? You get to use this over and over and over again. Tell the story lots of times. You get to sit on a Dragon Con panel, talk about the script you wrote and the comic book you wrote. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane what you can do. Boom, open. There it is. That's the script. Boom. All right, thumbnails, pencil roughs, pencil sketches, the characters and details are coming together, along with some background ideas to support the story and show the action in dynamic ways. That's it. I don't know. I'm just writing stuff now. Later on, I can come back and rewrite anything I want. Clean pencils, ink pages. This point, lettering starts to take up some of the panel artwork, panel space, and we have to balance the art and storytelling. All right, boom, nice. And there it is, flat colors and shading. Final renders. The book was completed in various formats, various file formats for different uses. Digital, for different distribution and uses. Digital files were organized in PDF, PNG, JPEG, and high-res TIFF files. There we go, man. That's it. And then finally, there it goes. Fresco, Clip Studio, Paint, Sketchable app. And then the characters and the art style, some art studies. The book was finally released. Supporters, original supporters in Europe. Jesus. In Europe, received their copies in early 2024, and the Amazon version of the book was released worldwide in February 2024. That's it. Got it. Good. Done. Update. I finished it. This is it. This tells you everything you need to know about this project. if there's any other questions, people should reach out to me, and then we're gonna be okay. Now that I have this done, let me look at my. Let's look at the project here. There it is. This is the actual project link. There goes the project, and as you can see now, it has writing, it has pictures, it has references about the story, a plot line, it has the script, it has some thumbnails. It's got everything. Okay, now I can go into my website. I'm gonna go use the Creative Genius website as an example. Let's go to my the Creative Genius. I suggest you find an easy to use platform that is affordable for your websites. Squarespace is cool, but I've tried to use it. It's very confusing. Wix, Weebly, even Blogger is a good option. And if you don't want to pay for a website right now, use Behance. And as your website, there's a way to do that. Let me show you my Behance right here. Where'd it go? Right here. See that it says Adobe on your Behance portfolio. On the left-hand side, it says Edit Adobe Portfolio. If you don't have an Adobe Portfolio, you might say use Adobe Portfolio. It's going to have something here. And you can create a website. Oh my gosh. I need this link. Copy the link address. What is this? Yep, I don't know why that happened like that. Oh, because I was clicking through to see those. Oh, that's what happened. All right, here we go. Edit site, the Creative Genius. I go to my main page on the Creative Genius. And I need to get rid of this. I don't like it. Let's go like that. Look, see? Delete it. Got it. All right, so here I'm going to add an image. Boom. Click on it. Open, upload. Let's go here. And it could be a picture from the people, or it could be one of the pictures that I have. Let's go here. Show a real life thing. If it's a real life product and it came to real life, then make a real life, add a real life picture. Let's add a divider here. Oh, it showed up in the wrong place. Let's go there. Boom, got it. There's a divider here. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of the sketchy crew. Coloring book. Let's get rid of this. I'm also refreshing my posts and my portfolio pieces, because after a while things get stale and people are like, I've seen that. When's Dan gonna do something new? And so this is why I have to make sure that I have updates on my portfolio, updates on my progress. Oops, not that, this one. And right now it's just drag and drop, just like that. I'm fixing up my website. Okay, so here it's a link. It's a standard page. No, not a standard page. It's a website. There it is. Paste it. Got it. Back. I need a caption. Super Victor Universe comic book. All right, let's see what happens. There it is. Boom, got it. And I got the link on it, right? So publish. And just like that, I've updated my portfolio on my website. Okay, let's look at it. The Creative Genius. There it goes. You get to see a picture of me, see what I do, all the different things that I do. And you scroll down. Oh, there it is. Click on it, and it takes you right into Behance. Boom. Oh, my gosh. Yes, this is good. All right, I'm going to leave the link here. Hey, Apurva, how you doing? There's the link. I want everybody to click on it and go check it out. Give it a thumbs up. And so the project on Behance is complete. And so now what we have done so far is worked on the anatomy of a case study by creating while we're working, we create all these references, right? We need to show that we can do the work. We updated the Behance projects, and now the website and case study for my comic book project, it's on my The Creative Genius. Inside of this project, what I did is I break down the project scope and workflow to create the plot, writing the script, rough thumbnails, pencils, inks, colors, details, and lettering. Show your work with screenshots and work in progress. That's why in our Discord we have a work in progress channel so that you can drop in some updates on what you're working on, right? We want to see. Tell us about it. Then I want to, step 4 is update the blog post with the same info. We're going to do that next. Create various media posts, video stories, squares, images, and links to share. I saw this very clever video post, and an artist was using the hand and flipping in the air over an iPad, right? And so as they flipped every time, there was a new image on the iPad, right? As they progressed through the project. Slap, 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 slap. Then, at the last slap, there was the cover of the comic book. And then after that, they reached into the iPad and grabbed the comic book out. And they held it in their hands. And the iPad stayed there. I'm going to do that. Not right now because it's going to take a long time. But I'm going to do that. I want to promote this. Yes. And I just thought of one other thing I needed to do for this project. As a matter of fact, let's go here. All the way to the bottom. It's going to say, welcome to the Super Victor Universe. Universe. I think that's what it says. And let's add a video here. We're going to go into my folder and grab a video. It's going to take a minute to process. But yes, when you promote your work, when you create content for your social medias, create that content off of the progress shots, off of the workflow that it takes to create a project. All right? Don't create content just to throw it out there. Create the content based on the project that you're working on. So then you're creating a project, you're creating that content from that project to reuse in social media, and then you're using that same content to promote that project that you worked on. I don't know. I'm just saying. The last thing is to promote the project and attract client attention. Be discoverable for art directors and project managers. And that's the conversation that I just had a second ago when Aaron asked the question. I am telling you, this is what you want. You want a case study on your Behance profile so that you can promote it as part of your portfolio anywhere on the internet. This is my website, The Creative Genius, and there it is. Plus, I can add it as a blog post on my other websites. I got tons of websites, so let's go. It's already published. Come on. There it goes. It's a little slow, that's all. This was so helpful. I've been wondering about the best approach there. I'll be updating my projects right away. Thank you, Aaron. Well, I'm glad somebody is going to apply this knowledge today. Yes, do it. All of y'all should do it. Let me tell you something. When you are when you flood the internet with your content, it builds your legend. And when somebody needs an artist for a particular thing, they're going to type into Google artist, this, that, the other. There's going to be 1,000 artists that show up on Google search. And they're going to start clicking through some of these links on Google. Well, as they click through some of those links are just artists that just throw something up there and see if it sticks. Some of those artists are very, very high quality and high level talent, but they don't have a website, they don't have a portfolio, they don't have an email address, they don't have a way to get in touch with them. Some artists have high quality content and good work, may have a logo, they may have a website, they may have a portfolio, but their name is weird and quirky, or their social media shows a lot of anger and cursing, not family friendly, appropriate language. So those guys are getting cut out off that list. The project manager is looking through this list and looking through these profiles and like, yeah, not that person, not that person, not that person. As they find these websites or portfolios, they're looking through the process. They're looking for the process. How did you get here? What did this artist do to get their artwork to this point? What did they do? I can't tell. I don't know what app they use. I don't know what hardware they have. I don't know if I should contact this artist and they can give me the files and the types that I need for this project. I don't know if they have the hardware. How old is their iPad? Do they have an iPad? Do they have a computer? I have a Cintiq right here. This is my Cintiq. I have a Surface right here. I have an Android tablet right here. I have an iPad right there. Another iPad back here. I got hardware and equipment to do the job anytime, anywhere for any project that requires 2D character art. Boom. That's what you want to be able to say in your projects, in your case studies, and your legend that is on the internet. So we're going to finish by adding another post here, a blog post, comic book, art, I'm gonna call it something. I'm not sure what. So here's a gallery. All right, and I already wrote everything. Listen, it's right here. I already wrote everything, so I don't need to like rewrite nothing. Let me see. Super Victor's a kind of a character. Boom, boom, boom. See that? I already got it, right? I got it. All right, let's go here. This is several images. Let's do one image first. And you need an easy-to-use website. Don't pay for the latest and the greatest. Use whatever you can for now. Anything that helps. Blogger is free. I made a blogger website a couple weeks ago, and then I deleted it because I didn't want it on that profile. I ended up going to a different Gmail profile. Now I cannot access the same name, so I messed that up. So, but the fact is that they're free. All right, let me see. Where am I looking at? Comic pages, cover. Where's the comic cover? Sketches. That was it. This one. There's the final piece. Right? Got it. Let's grab some text and let's drop it next to it. Come on. What happened? Oh, it fell down here. Oh, I didn't want it there. It's all good. Let's go right there. There it is. It's starting to trip out. No worries. Paste it. Boom. Let's see. How can I fix this? What if I move that to the other side? There he goes. Got it. Boom. Comic book for Super Victor Universe. Super Victor, blah, blah, blah. I got it. This is his love and family. I'm not going to talk about that. Here we go. We're going to talk about the work. Now I'm going to talk about just the work that I had to do, right? There it is. I don't need this one or this one. Open. There it goes. I am creating a blog post on my website. Don't have a website? Blogs are free. Blogger is free. If I was into ArtStation, I would do an ArtStation post, but I don't feel like it. ArtStation is cool, but that's a big showcase. It's more about a showcase. So I may just post the artwork and some relevant art that supports the main artwork, and that's it. Deviant. Anybody has a DeviantArt? Who in there has a DeviantArt? Do you have a DeviantArt? Let me know in the comments, if in the chat, if you have a DeviantArt. I still have a DeviantArt account. Don't use it, but I have it. Okay, here we go. Come on, almost done. It's coming along. I just made one, says Apurva. You made a DeviantArt or an ArtStation? Because DeviantArt is old. I don't know if people still use them or not. Let me see. That's where I was last at. Come on. Come on, just log me in. I ain't never changed it. Deviant, okay. You haven't populated it yet? Here's mine. It's a lot of old artwork. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. This is a lot of art. A lot of watchers and watching. Interesting. 261 watchers. Oh my God. There's people watching my Deviant art. It's that creative genius. I haven't been on this in a long time. Come on, pictures. We're waiting. Let me see. Let's see what's in here. Tattoo, chat. Somebody got me in the chat. What's this? No? Okay. Let's see. Deviation. Submit your arts. Choose a file. Let's go there. All right. Now I can add some text here. Okay, I'm going to do that too. Okay, here we go. So this is the images. Boom, bam. There it goes. Got it. The progress. And let's go back here. Okay, copy. And then add some text here. I'm on text. There it goes. There it is. And for full, there we go, right here. For a full breakdown of the comic book creation workflow, check out the Behance project. There it is. And then let's get the link, right? We need that Behance project. No, right here, this one. Copy link address. Paste it. There it goes. I need all of that. Oh, wait, hold on. Not yet. Let me see. And this needs to be hot. Website. Paste it. Okay. There it is. It didn't do it right, but that's okay. It worked. Behance.net. Let's shade that off. There it goes. Got it. Okay, select all of that. Copy. I'm going to go into Deviant and paste it. All right, got it. Boom. Tags, comic book, comic cover. Oh, interesting. Cover, superhero, character art, character design. Boom. Oh, yes. Is this created using AI tools? No. Is this authorized and third party for inclusion? No. All right, submit it. That's it, man. That's it. What you gonna do about it? Boom! It's on DeviantArt. And on DeviantArt, I also have links to where you can buy it and to my Behance post. I need to change that whole avatar thing. I haven't been here in a long time. Look at this. There's themes and settings. All right, so theme is dark theme. There you go. Settings. I can go and fix that. You can change. No, I don't want that. Personal, general. I'm going to go in there and fix some things and stuff. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. Let's get back into my DeviantArt. But it's already new. It's there. Oh, look at this artwork. There's a lot of cool artists in DeviantArt. So it's still a very useful platform. All right, so here we go. We're back into Behance. We finished the blog post. I have the text. And there it is. Collage, raising funds for... Okay, got it. So that's it. That's all. Oh, yes, I need some options here. This is SEO. You need to deal with the SEO. Adobe Fresco, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Live, Adobe Photoshop, and character art. This is my own website, so I can do whatever I want here. I can type anything I want. Comic. No, I want the word. Comic book. Comic book. Comic art. Super Victor. And Elrond. E-Gold. And Multiverse. Multiverse X. There. So, anytime people do some searches for some of these keywords, my blog post is going to show up. And now I can post it. Boom, it's done. I go into my link, and there it is. There it is. Just like that. It's part of my blog, just like that. So, to recap, what did we do today? Today and yesterday. Thank you, Aaron. Today and yesterday, I organized my work in progress shots and screenshots and work in progress steps of my comic book. This Super Victor Heroes Assemble comic book, issue 0. That's it. That's what I focused on. Yesterday we did that. I have an external drive right here. And I have everything saved for the past 6-7 years is all in here. All right, 4 terabytes worth of data are in here. Artwork. You save your artwork to an external drive when you're done with the project. I'm about to save another project I just finished last week. So once I went through this external drive and I organized these folders. Once I organized these folders with things that I needed, like the characters that are in the comic book, my comic book art styles that I use as references, comic cover screenshots, the comic cover sketches, comic cover work in progress, the pages, clean pencils, the pages and inks, the PSD comic pages I made out with Photoshop. They're in low res. All of this stuff, I organized it in a way where then I can go into Behance and put it together in a Behance project. Once I have the Behance project, I call it a case study because I'm not just showing one drawing. I'm showing you the whole process. I'm not just showing you this copy of the book. I'm showing you everything, what led to the book, the background story, the true life characters from the story. And I'm writing to explain what I went through when making this book. As I write and include images, I'm already thinking, well, how am I going to flip this and make it into a social media post? And then down here is the video. Somebody made this video. Da, 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 da. Super Victor Universe. There it is. And all of that is done with the artwork that I made for the comic book. Okay? I drew all of this. I don't know. I get excited. Don't you get excited about your work? You better get excited. So I went through all of that. This is the side of the project where you add all the elements. I'm done with it. It's complete. Let me just go ahead and close it. Boom. And then here goes the post. This is anatomy of a social media post step now. We grab elements from the comic book project or the project on Behance, and when I post them on Facebook, I post them on LinkedIn. There it is. Let me see, what is this? Vector Maestros. Then I make a blog post in my blog for Vector Maestros. There it is, and bam, I have it. So I teach vector artwork. I teach Illustrator. Well, when I teach the software and the drawing techniques, I don't some artists just want to know how to draw. Okay, fine, that's great. But then some artists want to know, well, how do I learn to draw so I can produce this other thing? And so that's why I have to have references that I can show you how to go from where you are now to where you want to be. And here's proof of that. Boom. Yeah, this is the same page. Let's close it. And this is my Weebly. It says easy way to make a website and stay organized. Bam. I made a DeviantArt post. Oh, yes, that was crazy. I don't know why I did that, but it's cool. It's cool. Open a new tab. And there it is. And there's the new post. I haven't had a post in a long, long time. Oh, man. I've been a Deviant for 17 years. That's how long I had my Deviant account. You want to have a profile on all social medias. Let's see. Let's go here. Twitter. There's my Delta Tango Mike. That's me right now streaming. Look, I am going to repost and like my own post from a different account because that's where I'm streaming Vector Maestros to the Vector Maestros Twitter. Now, on my profile yesterday, I posted about the comic book. Let me see, where is it? Oh, I must have done it in the Vector Maestros. Let me see. I must have been Vector Maestros. There it is, right there, Vector Maestros. And then here we go. Like it and repost. So it already has 4 reposts, 1 from me and 4 other people. 6 likes already. That's great. And it links to the Behance profile. You see that? There it is, Behance project, all the way there. We have to put in the work. My website, I've refreshed this page. And there's the comic book. You see that? And then it goes, these are some other projects that I was sharing from my website, and there it goes. This is what we want to do. We need to use the power of the internet, the power of these platforms to build the legend of who you are. And in this last 2 days, today is part 2, yesterday was part 1, is the anatomy of a social media post, the anatomy of a case study. And by using all the saved screenshots, using the pictures and work in progress shots of your projects, that is enough to create the Behance post, a Behance project, and then use that Behance project as social media posts to bring awareness to your project, but also to show the world that you know what you're talking about. You can do this. It can be done. All right, Apurva says, I need to start sweating, and I need to do it real hard. You need to. That's right. We all do. Aaron says, your watchers will be so happy. One day, yeah, they're going to get a notification saying, Dan just did something. Where's he been? Hopefully, they also follow me in other platforms. But I'm telling you, this is something that you want to find the time to build your legend online. Behance is one of the steps. I'm putting my hard drive back down here. Behance is one of those steps. Social media is one of those steps. For me, live streaming is one of those steps. Right now, what I'm doing right now is to build my legend. And you can hear me talking and being expressive about my projects, being passionate about my talents. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who joined us in the Behance stream. We're talking about Aaron, Apurva, Arun, SLP Price, RB, Victoria, Kia, Peter, and all of you who stopped here today. PJ Cassell, I appreciate you. Behance and Adobe Live starts now. It just started a few minutes ago. Adil, thank you for stopping through. So make sure you check out some more of the cool streams here on Behance. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Find me tomorrow on Instagram, Vector Maestros, where I'm going to talk about something I'm not sure. And next week, we're back with beer branding series. That'll be episodes number 2 on Monday at 10 a.m. and Tuesday at 4 p.m. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.